trend of remote work, that is work from home, especially when it comes to your neck. So in this video, let's discuss some simple tips to take care of your neck and to avoid or prevent neck pain when you're working from home. Now, before we get into the topic for today, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Swati. I'm an executive mom power coach. I help moms of younger kids who work in high stress executive jobs to manage their spinal, that is back and neck and joint pain. And I do this by giving you simple solutions, easy lifestyle changes, some hacks, tips, and tricks. I also talk about some natural, non-toxic products that have helped me in my own spinal and joint pain journey. And I do all this without taking away a big chunk of your time because, hey, we're moms, we're busy people, right? So without taking more of your time, let's get into the topic for today, which is how can you prevent neck pain, or how can you take care of your neck when you are working from home? So the very first thing that you want to do when you're working from home is take regular breaks. Yes, that's right. It's as simple as that. So this video is not going to be about some exercises or about some simple stuff that you already know, but it's just easy tips that you can implement starting today. And I'm going to give you the reason why you need to do these or why you should be doing these. All right. So as I said, take regular breaks. Now, office environments can be quite different from when you're working from home because personally, I feel when you're out in your office, we get up to, meet other people, to get up and go to a meeting, or maybe get a glass of water, maybe a printout from the photocopier, maybe go down for a cup of coffee with our colleagues. However, at home, we tend to do all of this at a desk, probably except for getting a glass of water. So we tend to be more static. And with our lifestyles and our work styles nowadays, we do tend to sit at our desk for longer than needed. Well, needed as in terms of your body needs to move. So we tend to sit longer than what our bodies can tolerate. So what can you do? Try and move every 20, well, 15 might be a bit much, but every 20 to 30 minutes, try and get some movement. Now you may say, hey, I'm in a meeting, I can't move. All right, so then shuffle your weight around your chair, cross uncross your legs, just move your neck around to look left or right. Just de-stress that spine a little bit. So movement is very important because our bodies are not meant for static postures. They were not built for static, prolonged sitting with your neck stuck in one position. All right. So get some movement and de-stress that spine. Now, the second thing you can do is watch your posture. I know posture is a term that has been used excessively and it may be white noise for you at the moment. However, just hear me out on this one. Now, usually, most of us are working while, on your laptop or you're looking at a screen, and this posture, that is a forward head posture, where my neck is poking out with respect to the rest of my body. So if you look at the rest of my body, it's here, but my head is poking out. This is known as a forward head posture, and it is very, very common nowadays, even in school kids, because we're always looking at the screen like this. Now, what happens is when your neck has moved forwards, in order to balance that head over your shoulders have to round. Okay, so this is a shrugged and rounded posture for your shoulders. When this happens, there are more chances of getting neck pain, shoulder pain, stiffness, and also mid-back pain. So, of course, that is not something that we want. So how do you counteract this? So in order to bring yourself back into a more neutral posture for your neck, you need to do a posture correction exercise, which is quite simple. It's known as a chin nod. So what I want you to do is you could actually do it right now while you're watching the video. Look at a point in front of you. Maybe you can just look at the wall in front of you. So if this was my horizontal gaze, this pen here, so this is 0 degrees from my eyes here. I want you to nod your chin. So if you look at my chin here, I want you to nod your chin in such a way that you are looking down 5 to 10 degrees below your horizontal gaze. So do you see, if this pen here, this is my horizontal gaze, I'm only looking down by 5 to 10 degrees, and that gives me a little bit of a nod on my chin. So if I was to nod a complete yes, this is 100% of a nod. However, this is like 5 to 10%. What this chin nod does is it puts your neck in a neutral posture, thereby putting it in a more happy position or a happy posture where it is not so stressed and there are less chances of getting neck pain, shoulder pain, and stiffness, etc. So try and do this chin nod whenever you can remember. Maybe put an alarm on your phone. If you're like me, put a sticky note on your laptop so that whenever you look at it, you can remember. As for the rounded shoulders, when you do your chin nod and correct the posture of your neck, your shoulders tend to fall backwards. However, if you need additional help with your rounded shoulders, that is, if you've had them for a very long period of time, you can use a posture corrector. These are quite simple. They're worn like a harness or a school bag over your shoulders. It can be worn inside, it can be worn over your clothes or inside your clothes so that it's very inconspicuous and it really helps to pull your shoulder back. Now, I'm not going to go into the details of posture correctors or posture correction braces here because I have done another video on this and it'll take up a lot of time on this present video. So if you want to know the details of that, you can go to my YouTube channel and have a look, or go to YouTube, type my name, Swati Prakash, posture correctors, and that will come up with the video. All right. So, oh yeah, and if you want to know the one that I have used and recommend, you can have a look at the blog that I have written on the same topic of how to take care of your neck when working from home. And I will leave a link to that blog in the description of this video. If you're watching me on Instagram, the link will be in my bio. If you're not watching this in the present time, the link will be further down on the list of my blogs in that bio. All right, so I'm just looking at my notes here. Yes. So another thing I wanted to tell you was it is a good idea to do some regular stretches. This could be a part of when the very first point that I told you about movement, regular movements. So if you are not able to get up from your desk for any reason, it is a good idea to do some desk-based exercises. Now, this could be something as simple as just turning your head from one side to the other, some shoulder rolls, etc. I have put together a video that takes you through every simple exercise that you can do under about 2 to 3 minutes. You can stretch it for longer if you increase the hold times or the number of repetitions of the exercise. But if you're in a hurry, you can do, we can all spare the 2 to 3 minutes in an hour, right? So you can repeat it every hour, and it really is a very simple thing, but it really, really helps to de-stress your spine and take care of your neck when you're working. Now, this could obviously be done in the office or when you're working from home as well. Again, I will leave a link to the desk-based exercises in the blog that I have just mentioned to you, and the link to the blog will be in my bio on Instagram and in the description of this video if you're watching it elsewhere, not on Instagram. All right, so these are the points that I wanted to mention. And if you have any questions, any comments, do drop them below and I'll address them for you.